Hello everyone! Today on Binky's Gaming Thoughts, we continue the Canticle of Threnodies. So, man is created. Man being humans. And as we discussed last time, who existed after the elves, and this canticle omits the existence of elves completely. Or almost completely. And no longer was it formless, ever changing. The world, but held fast, immutable, with words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky. It's possible there is a veil here, as I didn't think. At last did the Maker from the living world make men, humans, immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made of dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. So again, more dreams in the Fade, more ideas, more hope, and more fear. A very reminiscent of that potential corruption and those potential demons. Fear demon. Then the Maker said, "To you, my second-born, I grant this gift." Okay, so if humans are the second-born, are the elves really the firstborn, or the spirits were the firstborn, so then the humans would technically be the third-born, but this is technicalities. Elves were there before the veil existed, so does this mean that these spirits, the firstborn were the Avenuers? Or the Forgotten Ones? Or both? Were these spirits elven beings? If humans came seconds and elves were there before, spirits as elven beings maybe, as the firstborns. Makes more sense to me. Then elves became less spirited as they lose their immortality when the veil is created and separates their connection to the veil. It doesn't coexist anymore. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. In your heart shall burn is the name of the quest in Inquisition when Corypheus attacks Haven. And Coryphean has this all-consuming, never satisfied flame to achieve godhood. Also, the Maker's creating humans to be these beings who crave always more. Is it any wonder then why they fear those who aspire for more? Non-mages fearing mages, people fearing those who do blood magic. They do blood magic because they want more. Maybe they want more because they fear losing everything that they already have. And they're never satisfied with what they have. It's never enough. So is it any wonder? Look, the Maker wasn't satisfied with the satisfied beings, so he created unsatisfied beings, and then he was unsatisfied with the unsatisfied beings, but the unsatisfied beings are more in his image than the spirits because he was unsatisfied. Dude, make up your mind, man, you know? Anyway, from the Fade I crafted you, and to the Fade you shall return, each night in dreams, that you may always remember me. Yes, but they didn't necessarily remember, did they? Or did they? Is he a fear demon? Were they remembering fear? But apparently they forgot. Dreams and ideas, hope and fear. So obviously, what if the Maker created dreams that caused fear? If the Maker is a fear demon, of course Andraste would feel fear. Then the Avenuers killing Mythal was out of fear. Fenhera locked them up out of fear. As you know, I'm repeating myself here. But then the Magisters entered the Golden City, Solus and what he did, everything all out of fear. All right, so then did the whispers to men about the old gods, was that out of fear as well? This theory contradicts so many others of my theories, but this canticle leans towards the fear demon. And this verse, he promises that each person will return in the Fade, in dreams and nightmares. They'll remember him because of their fear. So then how is it that dwarves don't dream? The Maker seals himself in the Golden City. And then the Maker sealed the gates of the Golden City. And there he dwelled waiting. to see the wonders his children would create? Or was it to protect himself from what he had created, what he had done? Because there's more destruction than creation. Or maybe he sealed the gates with him on the outside. If he is a demon, he could be biding his time until his plan comes to full fruition. The rise of the old gods. Or is it of the Avenurus? Now, with their father's eye elsewhere, the firstborn, father being the maker, at last created something new. Oh! So finally the spirits create something while the maker isn't looking. Hello, my darling. It's the singing frog. When no one's looking, he sings. When everyone's looking, rah. So they created something new. Envy. They looked upon the living world and the favored sons and daughters there, covetous of all they were. Within their hearts grew an intolerable hunger. So then the maker's actions turned the spirits into demons. Potentially. You follow me? Until at last, some of the firstborn said, "Our father has abandoned us for these lesser things." Oh, so now they're dissing them. "We have power over heaven. Let us rule over earth as well, and become greater gods than our father." This verse is obviously depicting how the old gods are the false gods. But if these spirits were elven, maybe they are the forgotten ones, or the Avenurus. This verse suggests that the old gods were spirits at first, and sought to achieve godhood. So of course they plant that seed in the Magisters, who would want to achieve godhood as well. And if they are the Avenurus, it casts aside elven gods, claiming all other gods are false, which is probably the influence of the human author here, establishing the one true God aspect of the Andrastian religion. These spirits become demons. These spirits became demons. If the maker is soulless, which I lean less towards, the old gods, Avenurus, turn on him, kill Mythal, and are locked away. We'll see if there is any correlation in future verses, but let's finish this one. The demons appeared to the children of the earth in dreams, and named themselves gods, demanding fealty. And we know all about that, thanks to the Canticle of Silence. And a mighty voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven, the Maker. "Ungrateful children, I gave you power to shape heaven itself, and you have made only poison." To be fair, the Maker cast them aside and deemed them unworthy because he got bored with them. Classic case of parental neglect or abandonment, which can cause a child to become a bully or even abusive. Psychology studies have shown this. So if it can happen to humans in this world, it can happen to spirits in Thedas of a Satan. The Maker continues, "As you crave the earth shall be your domain. Into the darkness I cast you." So he's sending the spirits as demons back to the earth. "In tombs of immutable rock shall you dwell for all time." So these firstborn spirits as demons are cast down as the old gods, the archdemons, dragons in the deep roads. Those who had been cast down, the demons who would be gods, began to whisper to men from their tombs within the earth. Or it was the Avenurus from the faith, as they became dragons later. And the men of Tevinter heard and raised altars to the pretender gods once more, and in return were given, in hushed whispers, the secrets of darkest magic, blood magic. In Hushed Whispers is the name of the quest in Inquisition when choosing to side with the mages. Alright, so my next video will be a little interlude, take a little break from the very lengthy Threnodies. And I'm going to be exploring and analyzing the different religions of Thedas. Be sure to like the video, share it, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And I'll see you soon. Masaranas. Be sure to check out some of my other stuff. And remember to buy video games at a discounted price and support me at no additional cost to you. Just follow my G2A affiliate link. To learn more how that can help you as well, you can watch my full explanation video on that. Thanks for tuning in.